Oh god, this just keeps getting worse and worse. And it's not like I ever thought Stolitz was healthy. Not even a little. I just thought that it has a lot of potential to be healthy once the cracks are fixed. But now I'm starting to think that this ship may never sail. At least not in this season. Hopefully. I mean, it's gonna need some time to heal from all of what happened in these last episodes, so I really hope they don't get together soon. But no matter, let's get on with the video, shall we? Starting with the beginning, when Blitz broke into Stolas's house to earn his new ticket to Earth. How's that working for ya, buddy?
Wow, poetry. I'm sure such a statement would have had me swooning by now.
Not good. And while I'm glad Stolas called out Blitz for hurting enough people to throw a large party just because he's afraid of commitment, and for Blitz calling out Stolas for fetishizing him, I didn't like his response.
I don't look down on you. How many times when have I ever?
Many times actually. But I do find it interesting because Blitz does acknowledge his issues. He just not only not see them as such, but as a good thing as well. And Stolas doesn't even realize he's done anything wrong. Because yes, he doesn't actually look down upon Blitz, but his actions speak otherwise. And since this episode was dedicated to fixing Blitz's issues, I hope we'll get one to fix Stolas's instead of just ignoring them. And you can argue that Blitz is worse because he knows what he's doing and Stolas doesn't, but it still needs to be fixed. And I hope it will be soon. But in the meantime, let's break this ship even more.
You knew someone was trying to assassinate me? I stopped him, and I really didn't think you could actually get hurt. You're immortal and shit.
Yay! And I didn't like how Stolas said that Blitz thinks he acts like he's better than him, like it's unfounded. But the other things he listed were true, at least. And I like to point out that he didn't ask Blitz to apologize to him, just if he feels bad about what he did to his partners, which he does. He just won't admit it. And again, it's pretty understandable why he does what he does, if we consider all that happened to him. But it's still not an excuse. And I actually like how accurate his apology to Stolas was. Like, yeah, that's exactly your problem. And it's a little bit on the nose, but people thought Stella was ruined in Circus, even though it was obvious she was bad from the start. So I can't really blame them for pointing it out like that. Plus, it was kinda funny.
Well, yes, that. Well, fuck you!
And God, was Brandon Rogers' performance good. I don't praise him as much as I should. He's really, really good. And I love how he started his apology tour with people who don't really deserve an apology, just to prolong meeting with his exes. Except for Jesse, he deserved it. And his idea of a joke is to call Stolas gay? Why? Never mind. Let's move on to the party. I loved seeing Veronica again, and how happy she was when she saw Stolas.
Stolas! How are you doing, baby? You holding up okay?
Absolutely adorable. I hope they will be friends afterwards. Also, Blitz, my guy. Did you go out with an entire fucking town or what? How old is he? And there's a suspiciously high number of succubi here. Like he goes for them specifically because he thinks they wouldn't catch feelings for him, because, you know, they're sex demons and all. Oh well, this was funny though.
Sorry for the comment I made at your sister's wedding, though she did deserve it, she's a whore. Sorry for fucking your mom, though I thought it was your dad.
And I liked Stolas' song. It's a different style than his other songs, but it's good. It also addresses how he also is at fault here, but not really for the right reasons. But that's okay for now. And Blitz actually went to talk to him, and I like that Stolas pulled the cloth over his face to hide him better and led him to a room with less people to protect him. He does care about him. They both care for each other. But I don't think it's best for them to have this talk while Stolas is drunk. But it didn't exactly go very far anyway. And I'm glad Blitz finally opened up to him and told him why he thought he couldn't care about him. and I can't blame him for feeling that way. He was made to feel worthless by his stupid father, which was then amplified after the accident. So now he thinks he'll just end up hurting the people he loves one way or another. So he just leaves them, thinking that he's doing them a favor. But he just makes things worse. And Stolas is too drunk to fully process this, so instead of understanding or asking him why he'd feel this way, he was just angry with him.
You know how much you have to care to do something as stupid as that?
There's always something. And I can't say I'm surprised that everything Stolas knows about love is from movies and telenovelas, because he was isolated in a castle his entire life. And the only relationship he had before Blitz was with Stella, and...
What a pathetic fucking man!
It wasn't great. And the way Blitz was struggling with himself to try and comfort Stolas when he was ranting about how he wants someone to love him, because he can't be that someone, and he knows that, right?
You! Why are you here?
God damn it!
Hey.
Oh, hello.
You know, I should be mad since Blitz looked like he was about to say something, but I really can't be.
You want to dance with me?
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't mind this. The guy seems nice, and he's hot, really hot, and Stolas deserves to have a real relationship. Even if it's most likely temporary, cause Stolas is endgame, right? And I like that he still looked at Blitz for permission to go with him, to show that he does respect him that much. So in the meantime, good for him. Sorry, Blitz. Now let's move on to the talk he had with Veronica. I never saw her as a villain like Stella, just an antagonist, because she wasn't bad towards anyone other than Blitz. And I honestly can't blame her after what he did. But I'm glad we got to see her be a good host like Bee before she confronted Blitz. And I can't believe he left her to pay for the hotel room, stole her car, and maxed her credit card on horse riding lessons after she told him she loved him. Couldn't you just leave her like a regular asshole? And that horrible apology.
Well, I'm sorry for always telling it like it is, sister. Sorry for not falling head over heels for you or fucking Dennis.
Hey, you leave Dennis alone. He's a good boy. Also, that's a lie. Maybe he hasn't fallen head over heels for her, but I know he did care about her and everyone else in this party. And he can't deny it all he wants, but he does feel bad about breaking their hearts. But that does not make him the victim here, does it? And I'm glad he did tell her he's sorry. It was the only genuine apology in this episode, and that he told her he wants to get better. She didn't forgive him and probably won't anytime soon, but I think she does want him to get better at least. I hope they work it out and be friends later, at least so we can see Veronica again. And when Blitz was leaving and looking at the people he'd hurt, and then at Stolas thinking it's better that he leaves him as well, just broke my heart even more. Didn't know it was even possible. All in all, I loved the episode. Despite all the sad stuff, the songs were all great, it's visually stunning, the Better Than Blitz guy was cool, why would anyone hate him? I'm happy we got to see Veronica's good side, and I still ship Stolas. I don't think I can stop at this point. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.
Holy shit, you fucking killed her, dude!